This is from Nikki's Door Decor, and we're going to be designing with something in here. But this first piece is for a design that's going to be coming up in the future, but I'll show you what it looks like. You can find her on Etsy. But this is a giant ice cream cone. I just want to show you the details. Look at that. So it's a coffin ice cream cone. Love that. So I can't wait to design with that. This is going to go in a design with this guy's sister. So we're going to design with him today, and he is going to be a little bit different, but this is going to go in his sister's design. So we're going to put that off to the side. And then we also have share this out. Hey, Becky. Just working on designing a Halloween wreath, but I'm opening up some Happy Mail. I got some Happy Mail from Nikki's Door Decor. We're going to use some of it today. So we have some fun cookies for Halloween. And I have 2 of these. It looks like some of the little chocolate chips popped off. We can fix that, but this is really essentially the other size of it, and we're going to work on putting those into a design with this guy. So I got him at Michael's. He's going to be a cute, fun, festive design that I'm excited about making today. So we are going to go ahead and get started. And we are going to be designing. That ghost is cute. I know, he's really cute. I got him at Michael's. So he's actually called like a pillow ghost. He's 9 inches tall, but he's got cute little base. So we're going to figure out how to attach him into a design. And I'm going to use a 24-inch base. And we're going to go ahead and just get started. First thing I want to do is glue these chips back on because they came off in shipping. So I'm just going to get some glue and put them back on real quick. What are you doing? Hey, Kelly. Kelly, you're not creating something today? It's funny, you're usually designing and I'm not. And then sometimes you can catch me when I'm designing and you're not. Oh, I loved your little metal pumpkin with the candy corn. I think you did that yesterday. I love that. That was so cute. Okay, so here's our cookie that we got from Nikki's Door Decor. Came in 2 sizes, and that's what we're going to be working with today in our design. Cute cookie. Yeah, she made a couple of wreaths already today. Hey, you're way ahead of me because I haven't been designing for a while, just because, you know, I'm not really having much sale. So Halloween is my favorite time of the year. So I just decided I'm going to do it anyway and hope for the best. And we're going to just see how it goes. Hey everyone, as you come in, say hello. Just working on a design. Kelly, let me know, should I move my camera down a little bit so people can see better? I don't go live very often, and this is a new table for me, so do it anyway. You have the stuff. I know I do have this stuff. I have all the stuffs and things, for sure. But I'm wondering if I should move it down just a little bit. So let's try that and see if that helps here. Is that better? All right. Hopefully that's a little bit better and you can see easier. So I'm going to just move some of the stuff out of the way. Here's what I was thinking. I've got some of these pink ficus. I've got some blue and green fillers. So my color scheme is really orange, pink, green, purple, all the colors. So working with that. I have some ornaments to put in. I also have some jewels. So we've got a whole lot of things that we can use. I've got a fun little bat that we can, you know, pop the orange out with. So that's better. Thank you so much. Kelly, did you make those scarecrow heads yourself? Those were so cute. I loved those. Did you make each one of those? I think you had, I don't know, like 10 or something. A crazy amount. All right, we're just working. I did. It was a passion project. Good Lord. That was a lot. How long did it take you to make those? Hey everyone, coming in. Just working on a Halloween wreath design. Today is not scary. Today is cute. I did my scary one already. I did a scary version of a wreath design that I just really loved. I've been planning it since Christmas last year, so it takes a week because it's one of those things that have to be done in stages. That makes sense. So you probably do like parts, each part like assembly line fashion. Not sure how much each one actually takes. Yeah, I was just curious. I don't typically make attachments, and I don't really want to get into making attachments. But I did make, so I don't know if you saw the steampunk skull I did, but I did his top hat. It was a huge top hat, 12 inches tall. I made that. And I made this top hat right here. But I'm telling you, I would love it if I didn't make any of those things and somebody made them for me. I have all the fabric and everything, but it just wasn't something I found passion in. Thanks for everyone for stopping by. Let me know if you have any questions as we design. Happy to answer anything that you have a question about. I don't measure my mesh at all. I just free cut, and I just kind of put it on the table and pull it to a certain height and measure that way. It's just easier for me. You can't tell the difference, in my opinion, between measured and unmeasured, so it just takes up way too much time for me to sit and measure every single piece. Hey, Mason! How are you? Mason, what are you working on? By the way, your patriotic lasso was so cool. It was so cool. I loved it. I was proud of you for tackling a lasso, because I just am not ready to do that. All right. Let's finish filling in with some orange. Those top hats are great. They do take a long time, but they are worth it. They are worth it. I mean, I was really proud of myself after I was done, and I loved it, especially my large one, but it just wasn't something that I was really passionate about, so I just don't know that I would do it again. But I have several skulls that I want to put some top hats on, and so working on a little everything since I signed up for the 4-H fair. When is the 4-H fair, Mason? I'm working on a 24-inch white pine base. I got the base from the boys at Wreath Bayou. I've been hoarding it since last year because I bought it after Christmas, I think, when they had a sale. You did Cass County one? You think it's in July? Which 4-H fair did you sign up for, though? I'm curious if I should come check it out. I'm actually going to move a couple of these orange ones over to the other side, because my first orange was a little bit darker and this one's a little bit lighter, so I want it to be more mingled. Ruth, are you a designer, or you just love watching designers? I can't do those craft shows, too much work. That's what I feel like too, Kelly. I did a craft show one time, and it was a lot of work, and I sold one piece, and I didn't even make enough to cover my booth fee. So I did a couple of pop-up events just recently. One was in Tifton, Indiana, and I did it because there was a shop owner who offered to let small shops open, have a table outside of her shop on a Friday for free. So I did it for that reason, because it was free. It was still a lot of work, and I didn't take very many designs with me, and I only sold one again. And then I did a pop-up here at my home and advertised it in groups, in the community group, all kinds of things. Didn't sell anything. I sold a bow. I take that back. I sold a bow. So again, it was just one of those things where I didn't feel like it was worth it for sitting out there for 4 or 5 hours. So, but I know there are some people that find that it's really beneficial for them. At least it was free, right? That's the only reason why I did it. I just don't want to spend that much money to not sell anything. And unfortunately, sometimes I think when you do those shows, they're looking for a lower price point. So you have to be willing to, be prepared for that as well. Depends on the show. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. All right, so I've got this full of some orange. So I'm going to fill in the rest with some black and white, because I really want to bring out the black and white of the ghost. So I'm going to do that. Has zero interest in helping. Yeah, exactly. Oh, and you have arthritis. Yes. I do them all by myself. It's just me. I don't have anyone to help me. So for that reason too, it's a no-go for me. It's a lot of work. Some of the places, they actually have people that will help you set up, and that's nice. But if you don't have that, then it's a little difficult. Found a sunflower festival down in Indy you thought about looking into. That would be fun, Mason. Did you get your car, Mason? And I know you got your shop set up, but did I see somewhere that you said you were getting a car? If you're just coming in, please feel free to, say hello, tell us where you're from. Let us know if you have any questions. We have several designers in here right now, so if I miss something, they can certainly help you out. And please go follow all of our top folks, because there are some really fantastic designers in here right now. You bought a small truck, just needed a few things done to it. Nice. That's awesome, Mason. Happy for you. You'll be out zooming around and be at Hobby Lobby all the time now. Not that you weren't before. You'll just be there more often. First time catching you live. Oh, hi, Wendy. Finally. Wendy, are you a designer as well? Or you just follow? Thanks for stopping in. We are working on a cute Halloween design with a pillow ghost and some handmade attachments from Nikki's Door Decor. Yeah, you need one of those roll-up tops if you want to put wreaths in the back. Last thing you need is either to start raining or one to blow out. You are. Wendy, what's your business name? Sorry, I can only see part of it in the screen, so can you tell me your business name? Nikki is great. Yes, she is great. I love her witch that she makes. Stevens Designs. Okay, great. Fantastic. After the live, I'll go back and make sure that I'm following you as well. I don't do lives often, and so I'm still a little unsure about how to do some of that while I'm live. So I'll do it afterwards. Hobby Lobby, here I come. Oh, thank you, Mason. That would have been fun. It was definitely a fun event for sure. It's just there wasn't that, there weren't that many people out and about yet. And I think the following week, that little store that I set up outside of, I think she did a lot better than next Friday. But I really wanted to do the one in August because it would have been closer to Halloween, but she was already booked up. So that was a no-go. All right, we're just, almost done stuffing our base, and then the fun part comes in. Sorry, I would have done this before, but this was kind of a spontaneous thing. Oh, it says we're friends. Okay, good. I'll definitely check just to make sure. Sometimes it can be a little tedious watching someone put mesh in a design, but again, it was just kind of spur of the moment. I decided to just go ahead and jump on and see what happens. I also like to kind of get inspired from others as I work on a design, and so I find that going live is helpful because I can ask you questions and get your opinion, and that's always fun. Wendy, are you working on Halloween right now, or are you still working on summer designs? You never use what kind of mesh, Mason? This black and white one? It's not my favorite, but I wanted it for the black and white. And I will tell you that it does a really good job of holding things and, catching onto stuff that you put into your design. So I like that. Yeah, it is a different material. We're making a cross wreath with our 3D printed angel wing. Oh, very nice. I'll have to check that out. I have not done anything that's angel wing. Okay, so here is our base. You'll see that we still have a little bit of white showing, and that's okay because our ghost is white, so that's going to be perfectly fine. By the time he's done, you're not going to see it much anyway. All right. It does fray a little bit more than I like, Mason, so kind of keep that in mind. I'll go back after the design is done, and I'll end up having to, trim up a little few pieces, but all right. Okay, so this again is these are our attachments we're working with. And this is our ghost. So these are what we're going to be working on. And I'll show you my ribbon because this is one of those, I'm curious what you think. Oh, and then I have one of these big candies from Michael's, the candy ornaments. So that might go in this as well. We'll see. All right, but I have for ribbon, here's what I'm thinking. I have this big glitter 4-inch. I'm definitely using this one. And then I have these 3. And then I'm going to put an orange and black one on top. So I love the suckers on this. And I love this pattern, this plaid. But I'm definitely thinking I should use this because of the circles that I'm going to use and the circle chips on the cookies. And this one is going to be my finishing one. It's an orange and black fuzzy. So I was thinking something along these lines. And then maybe making my tails with this, like some ribbon tails on the sides and top. But then I have this one too that I really like. So what do you think? Let me know. I'm kind of thinking I need a little bit more green. The only green that I have is in this. So I'm thinking I might need to pull some more of the green out. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's see where my scissors went. I've already lost them. Shocker. I have a million pairs though, so. Are you having success selling pink Halloween? Not yet. I did a pink and black and white Halloween, Kelly, and I have not sold it yet. So I cannot say a yes to that for me. And I did a pink and orange Halloween last year. Pink, black, and orange Halloween last year. And I did not sell it yet. However, I did sell an orange, black, and purple one last year. Maybe it was the purple. Online, yes. In person, no. Okay. Mason, what are you sending? Are those emojis or are they coins? You're so funny. Don't forget, Mason, if you send any coins today, if you send the Community Fest coins, they are double, and then you also get credit for it versus sending just regular coins. So I think I put up here at the top, like one of the goals. I think they're 1 coin or something like that. All right, so I'm thinking I'm going to put a big bow over here. And I'm thinking I'm going to want to put him kind of here. And just placing everything to see where I want it first, of course. Thinking the bigger cookie down here and probably the smaller one up here. Because I want them on opposite sides. And then I do still have this that we can put in here. Trying to see what that would look like. Maybe right up by the ghost. All right. So I am going to, I can just glue him. Traditional colors sell better. Black, orange, purple, green. Yeah. I agree with you. That's pretty much what I'm finding out as well. For me too. Mason, do you do well selling pink Halloween? You wouldn't do what? Wendy, what are you saying you wouldn't do? Thank you so much. Well, originally I had thought about putting either some binding wire through the back. I just didn't want it to rip the soft fleece. I get it, yeah. Yeah, and actually, after I'm done, one of the things that I like to do is go in and secure it another way from the back. I just don't, it's hard for me to do that while I'm working on the front, so I'll do it afterwards for that reason. I know that there's a lot of people that say that they don't have very much success with glue. And then for some reason, there are some that do. I have never had a problem with anything. Yeah. I've got some wire, and I probably will do that. The binding wire is not thick enough for me on this, so. And I also like to make sure I go back and hit everything later too. That's another reason why I kind of like this black mesh, because honestly, once you glue something to it, it pretty much stays based on this type of mesh. It's a little bit thicker and holds more than this other mesh. Okay. So here is what we have so far. And this piece comes with like a little circle up here that you can actually do that with. So I will probably use binding wire for that. Here's a piece of binding wire I'm talking about. Thank you so much for the advice, Wendy. I appreciate you. And yes, I am going to bind this one. Alright, so I'm just again going in with my binding wire and securing this one edge down here. And I'll go back afterwards when I get everything done and I'll tighten it up and then secure glue it. Right now I'm just trying to figure out where I want this to be. Hey Pat, welcome in. So Kelly, what are you going to work on for the rest of your day? If you did a couple wreaths already, are you done for your day or are you going to do something else? Okay, let's go ahead and start on our bow because I want to get that done and on here. Thank you for the hearts. I'm using a bunch of new ribbon. I really do love this ribbon. And then this is the orange and black that I was talking about. This one I got from Decorator Crafts. And this one is a beautiful, you see the glitter? It's a 4-inch. It's going to be the base of my bow and it's also going to be some of my tails. And then here is our dot. Everything has a little bit of glitter, shimmer, and that's because, I don't know if you could tell, but his eyes are a little glittery. So I wanted to pull that out in the ribbon as well. All right, so I hand tie my bows almost always. Sometimes I don't, but for those of you that are designers in here, do you hand tie your bows or? I'm looking because I want to do sort of a little waterfall. trying to clean and listen. Hey, Mason, do it. Do it. I love it. We're going to make some small arrangements. Hey, I get it. I got some stuff too to make some cute little arrangements, so I will probably do that. I keep losing my scissors. Oh, here they are. So here is what we have for our bow so far. I want to keep this long because I want it to be a waterfall in the middle of my design. This ribbon is fantastic. So that's a deluxe, and that's what this one is too. So these are both deluxe ribbons. When are you going live now, Kelly? Oh, you made a wreath? Nice, Mason. You need to post that. This little monster gets snatched up quick, it seems like. I'm obsessed with it. Oh, you're going to keep it then. Is that what you're saying? That's what it sounds like you're saying. You're just going to go ahead and keep that one for yourself. Put it on your front door. Okay, this is what we have so far. Again, leaving my tails a little longer on this side. All right, I can't decide if I want to do the plaid in here. I think I'm going to. I think I'm just going to do it. We're just going to do it. You're waiting on that to come in? Oh, okay. That makes sense. Get it. Now, I think I'm like literally changing my mind as we sit here. I think I'm just going to go ahead and pop some green in. Actually, I already have some open, so. But I think that will look a little bit, bring out the green. What do you think? Maybe before you sell it, you'll make another one. Hey, there's always that too. Yeah, I think the green is better. What do you think? And I am going to use a chenille stem to secure and tie my center and secure it into my wreath. Hey Mason, what color is your monster? What color did you get? Hey Becky Lee. I love that idea. Just make another one. Just do it. Those monsters are cute. All right, so let's go ahead and get this in. First, black, orange, purple, mostly with candy corn on the feet. Nice. So the other ghost pillow that I have, that's his sister, she's got a little bow on top of her head. She's holding a candy corn. So I'll definitely be doing something candy cornish this year. I will say that my candy corn arrangement centerpiece last year did, I sold that right away. So just looking for where I want to tie this in. Hey Rosie. That's good for now. We will finish that securing. I always, again, like to go back after and secure everything up. But especially while I'm live, you don't want to see me do all that. So so I personally like long flowing ribbon tails, so I am going to leave these semi-long. But I'm going to dovetail the end. All right. If you're coming in and you're new here, thanks for stopping by. Feel free to ask any questions if you have any that you're just curious to know. Happy to answer anything. Right now I'm just looking for a place to secure my waterfall. And I actually want to put this dot ribbon on this other side because this ball is here and I don't want it to clash against the stripe ribbon, so I'm just going to move it over a little bit. No real reason, just personal preference for me. Man, this is very, very nice ribbon. I love it. And I'm going to put this in a different spot because I don't want it to be the exact same water ball. Okay, I'll show you here in just a second what we've got so far. Now this green ribbon, I will tell you, it tends to come out, the wire does, so I like to just fold it over instead of cutting it. Learn from my mistakes. I prefer to angle it, but the wire just starts poking out and I don't love that, so I'm just going to fold it in. Okay, so here's what we have so far. What you think? Let me know what you think. Cute. Thanks, Mason. Mason, you're always so sweet to me. Mason, let me show you this other thing that I got from Nikki's Door Decor, since we're talking about candy corn. Look. It's a coffin, but it's an ice cream cake cookie and candy corn. Isn't that cute? All right, so let's go ahead and I want to put some big tails down here at the bottom. I know, I thought so too. It's so adorable. I loved it. AC Side Ventures. Just going in and putting in some tails here. I like to give it a little bit more length and depth by doing that. So it's just going to give it extra texture, extra layers. Again, I don't measure. I really don't. I know a lot of people do. I create from my heart and what I feel like. And so sometimes my designs are not exactly like others, and that's fine by me. So just like I'm still thinking I might put some of those lollipop ribbon in here because I just love it so much. You don't measure much either? Yeah, I mean, I have found that we spend all of our time measuring, right? To be perfect. And then when you do a design where you don't measure and you just do it with your heart, you can't really tell much difference. So why do that? At least that's my opinion. Now I do want these to at least be somewhat similar in length because they're going to go on the top. How about anybody else in here? Do you, when you work on a mesh wreath, do you measure all your mesh to a certain size? And do you measure your ribbon tails? And believe me, when I first started, I did. I measured everything exactly because I wanted to be perfect and I wanted it to look good. And so now when I do a 21-inch frame, I'm like, that looks about right. Yeah, that looks about right. That looks good. Just go with it. Just go with it. That's what I say. And I do like to sometimes put a ribbon tail back here behind this top cookie because then I can use extra security for glue. So like, this is what I'm talking about. So I can put this up here, even though it's glued to the mesh. And if I need to, I can glue that on. Sorry, I had to do a little puzzle piece. I guess I'm not active. All right, so I still think I'm gonna go in and use this. I just want to, I really want to. I just think it's going to bring a totally different look to it that I'm looking for. So we're just gonna do it. We're just gonna do it. Hey Mason, have you done any steampunk or any skull designs yet? What all are you going to take to the 4-H fair? You have not. I want to do a whimsical. Do it. Do it. Be cute. So cute. Love the idea. Can't wait to see what it looks like. You're still debating on if you should take Halloween? You should. If it's in July, you should definitely take Halloween. Do it. Because Halloween is one of the biggest sellers. And by July and August, people are looking. And you can't sell it if it isn't there. So I say do it. I mean, you're going anyway, so why not? Now I'm going to also put in a tail here at the bottom with the waterfall of this so that it matches. I'm changing my mind. I'm moving it. Hey, you can do that. You can change your mind as many times as you want to. Until it looks like you want. You hope it's not 100. Listen, Mason, you're going in July. You better bank on it being 102 degrees. It's only 3 hours a night for a whole week? Mason, you're doing a show for a whole week? That is some I can't even say what that is on here. You got some bravado going on, I know that. I would not do that. No, sirree. Do not sign me up for that. No, sir. I don't know what you were thinking either. Good Lord. You'll be done the first night and you'll be like, oh my God, I have 4 more nights of this craziness. You are going to just be, I hope you're not going to be regretting it. I want to trim a little bit more off on this. There we go. Seriously, I don't know what you were thinking. That is insanity to me. Insane. But hey, I hope you sell a lot. A whole bunch. Seriously. Okay, so we have these that I want to put in here, and I have a bat still. So I'm actually going to put some of these down here where I have my pines showing. And I like to take, hopefully not, I'm taking at least 2 fans though. You need like 4. So I just took the top off. And then I'm just going to glue this right in there. And then I have a black one. We're going to do the same thing. Hey, Bill. Okay, let's see. Okay, now let's go ahead and put our bat in because I want him to be peeking up at the top. Found one that's close to and air conditioned, that's the way to go. I can support that 100%. This other stuff of 100 degrees outside, I'll pass on that. Thank you. Trying to see. It's getting bigger by the minute. Would be cute if he had arms and I could stick it in his arm, but he does not have that. So we're going to make this work in a different way. Just trying to figure out where I want him exactly before I glue. I think I want him right there. And I'm going to secure him down a little bit with some glue on the back because he's going to need it. I don't want him falling off anywhere. Here's what we have so far. Now I did get out some, thank you Mason, I got out some glitter rosemary that we can use. I got out some hot pink ficus. I got some of these out. I don't honestly think I'm going to use these. And then I also had some pink and black 60919 that again, I just don't know that I want to use it, but we'll see. You like the pop of white? Yeah, me too. Alright, so for this, I'm going to use my glue pot instead of my glue gun because I just like the control better. Cold Drive Creations, welcome in. We are, if you just came on, we are working on a cute Halloween design. I've already done a creepy one, scary one with my version of Nosferatu, so now we are doing a cute little ghost. Hey Angie, welcome in. I am working on a cute little Halloween wreath, and we're almost done with it actually, but got a couple more pieces of things that I want to put in here. Underneath the ribbon. There we go. What are you up to, Angie? To show you what we have so far. It's our cute little ghost with some glittery balls, some fun cookies, cute bat. Thank you. You're at work. You're having lunch. Just got back from Michael's. Oh, well, then you see this ghost is from Michael's and the candy is from Michael's. The cookies I got from Nikki's Door Decor. And I am down to the end of this piece. I just want to put some pops of black in here. So we're going to go in with some black glitter, rosemary sprays. Just to finish this off. I'm trying to decide if I want to cut it in half, but I know I want to cut this piece in half. Hey, how's it going? I'm not doing anything creepy like you did the other day. Can you tell me your first name? X-Teen's Dornament. I know, you caught me live. I know. So I caught you live the other night when you were doing your clown, and oh my goodness, it was fantastic. And I loved it so much. I was so jealous. Christine, okay. Is it Christine Sproul? I think it's funny. A lot of us are on our personal pages a lot of the times when we comment, and then sometimes we'll be on our business pages, and it's like, well, who is this? Yes. Oh, it's all coming together. It's all clicking. Thank you. I love that. All right, well, I'll show again here in just a second, Christine, what we're doing. And I'm just finishing with putting some of this black glitter rosemary in here. Sinister Steve is his name. Yes, Angie, it was amazing. Amazing. I was so jealous. Like, why didn't I get to do that? Okay, so here's what we have. Let me show you real quick. And then I'll show you my spooky one. All right, so this is what we have. It's kind of hard to see the whole thing. He's so big. But we've got some cookies, some candy, a little ghost, another cookie, a little bat, big luscious bow. So that is what we have. He's been on your brain for a while. Oh, in your brain? Yeah. So that's what This Nosferatu, I've been planning him since Christmas, since I went and saw the movie. So here's my creepy one. It's got all the dark greens and blacks. Phoenix ferns, moss. I made his collar. Got a little bat pin, put his rose there. Pretty creepy, but I am going to be doing another one. I'm waiting on Created by Mama. She's making me a freaky, kind of scary clown attachment. Thank you. Thanks, Christine. That ribbon, oh my gosh, that ribbon, Angie, is amazing. That black and gold is fantastic. And that red velvet, it's like perfect. And it's perfect to work with. But I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, so she's working on making a freaky clown attachment for me that I'm going to do on a live. And I'm going to do a freak show wreath. So it's going to be amazing. I've been working on it for about 2 months, pulling all the pieces together. And there's a shop here in Westfield, local to me, and he does signs. So I actually got a sign from him to put in it that says "Welcome to the Freak Show," and then I got some cotton candy and some cupcakes and some popcorn, and yeah, it's gonna be phenomenal. I'm so excited to make it. I wish it was here already. So you're so creative. So are you. So are you. Thank you, though. I appreciate that. Sometimes, you know, as a creative, it's a little hard sometimes feeling like you're creative, but I think you are. I mean, and if you have any doubts, just look at your clown, because he's amazing. But I appreciate everyone for being here today, and I'm going to jump off so I can put him up on my board, and I want to start securing everything in the back and putting it all together in the back. But thank you so much for being here, and I hope to catch you again soon.